From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today we continue on with John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, and we have got a good one in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New York Jets. There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. They'll go play action here with Williams. Completes it to Miller. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. So you talk about this Jets defense. They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw, it's Williams. That is caught. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Colston Loveland, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Now Hall to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That play disrupted and stopped for a loss by linebacker Troy Anderson.
At the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Fields. And that'll be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Here we go. Right. Watch right. Watch right. Sit high.
To throw is Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Jets first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Fields. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. The Jets at 9-2 to start play. And they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl front runners. They're playing with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to go all the way.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Troy Anderson applying the pressure and picking up the sack.
The 41-yard line.
You got it. Here we go. All right.
A shotgun snap. Fields. Under pressure, they got him again. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Now Fields. He'll try and do this himself. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
It's just been all-out pressure on this drive. They've already sacked him a couple of times, and now here, he's just forced to chuck this one away.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Here we go. Snap.
They snap it to Fields. Open man is the tight end, Mason Taylor. And he is going to have a Jets first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Hall. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run with Hall. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Here we go. All right.
One more time with Hall. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Looking to throw is Williams. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. When you talk about this Jets defense, it's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Williams with and a big loss here as he's taken down. Jermaine Johnson. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
But you do need to know as a young quarterback that if you're going to spread the field, the ball's got to come out quick, and you have to know where to go with the football, really in pre-snap. Identify where you want to go and get rid of it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going up top for Miller. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They'll go. Here's Williams. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Here we go.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Here's Fields. Will try to pick it up himself. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the 1st down before taking the hit.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Hall. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Go.
Now it's Fields. That's caught by Woods. He's got a Jets touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
This is where, as a tight end, you've got to really sell that this is a run. They're going to fake the give, hope the linebackers bite, and here they do just enough. That split second, that's all it takes for that tight end to leak out into the end zone. Touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And we are tied at 7.
The game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Throwing is Williams. Pass complete to Loveland. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Falcons. Colston Loveland with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a 1st down.
That's good for a Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He's going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Adnan Mitchell, 51 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up. Folk connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second and 10. From the gun, here's Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And some space here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 23 yards the pickup there.
down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Touchdown, Falcons. Colston Loveland on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons have taken the lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator's probably scratching their. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Adnan Mitchell with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Folk. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On play action, here's Williams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. 65 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
That's right. Here we go. 3-19. No mas, no mas.
Out of the gun, Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Fields now to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
To the air, Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Darnell Mooney, 29 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
A gain of 6. And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at their 48.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now Fields going to run. And this turns into a nice game with a slide at the end.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get... The sack, down he goes. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here we go. Move 58, move 58.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So on comes a field goal unit for the Jets. Here's Nick Folk. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3. Touchdown, Falcons! A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Hey, can't. Here we go. 319, good night.
A final shot before the break. Fields on the RPO. He'll keep it himself. Incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
A pitch comes to Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun. Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the gun, here's Fields. And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
13 yards on the play.
Fields. And a completion to Wilson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being...
Touchdown, Jets! Arian Smith, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Folk connects on the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
42, Jets 31.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
at their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Wide open receiver complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. To throw, Williams. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
4th down.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs.
So the awareness of knowing where the first down marker is not just for the offense. I mean, his defense has to understand that, too, and they gave up a huge one there.
Oh, yeah, this is one of those situations defensively. You're just counting on getting the football back.
No doubt about it. You've already projected yourself to the bench and with a little bit of smile on your face for having stopped them, and now you've got to regroup and play again.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing again here, Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
To throw, it's Williams. He'll get this to DeMarcano. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now he's into the clear again. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Colston Loveland, 36 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Here we go. Trim slip. Talk about it.
To throw is Fields.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now Fields.
And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
They snap it to Fields. He'll try to do it himself.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Looking to throw is Williams.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Here's Williams.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Tommy Adebawore picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
It's 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
He's got him in. Complete.
Down to the 10.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Arian Smith.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Jets, 38.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs to keep up with your theme there, playing keep away.
first downs, they can't touch the ball.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Amari DiMercato. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
What's up? Vegas!
Throwing is Williams. And it's caught inside the 30. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
A gain of 37 yards. First down, Falcons.
Looking to throw. Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Back to throw. Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Williams operating from the gun. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. And the Jets are right back in this football game.
Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go, son. 58. West side, zip. EQ. Alpha. Medic. Go.
Back to throw. Fields. Well, it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. Time not on their side. They've got 1 timeout, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. But they need points. 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Can. Go.
A shotgun snap. Fields. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only 1 timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack?
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Darnell Mooney, the target there. And now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Williams. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, here's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Colston Loveland, 53 yards. And the Falcons are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead.
56, Jets 38. Bradley Pinion.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to...
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25.
63, Jets 38.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just haven't been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out of personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Fields. He'll try and do this himself. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A first throw here for the backup, Taylor. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. 2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Now Taylor. He's going to let it fly. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the Falcons will take over possession here up at the 44.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.